DC News Now.
I think it's scary. I think it's really scary to have something like this happen in a neighborhood like this.
2 officers shot and the suspect dead. How a traffic stop turned into a shootout in Fairfax County.
The Trump administration asking for more time. The court hearing today, 2 weeks after they were ordered to help bring a Maryland father home.
Hey team, as we go into your Thursday, we're looking at a good amount of sunshine, temperatures in the 80s. More on that coming up.
Fire destroys a classic car collection in Maryland as it rips through a Brandywine home, hurting 2 people.
I think it's a superior name to what they have right now, and it had heritage behind it.
And the president asked if the commander's name should be changed. His answer as the team negotiates over moving back to the district.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Susan Tran.
And I'm Tosin Fakile. Chris Flanagan has the night off. We're going to start off with breaking news out of Fairfax County. A suspect shoots, injuring 2 Fairfax County officers. Police fire back, killing the suspect.
But the gunfire in the middle of the afternoon, leaving a whole trail of damage and fear. DC News Now's Max Marcella joining us live. And Max, there were these people who were just going about their day, and they end up in the middle of this very violent crime scene. Tell us what happened.
Well, this is where it happened, Susan and Tosin. Just on the other side of the camera, there's a shopping center. So there were plenty of people around, potentially some in harm's way, though no one outside of those 2 officers and, of course, the suspect were injured or, in the suspect's case, killed. But again, you mentioned how dangerous this was, and the police chief here says those 2 officers are lucky to be alive tonight.
It's the aftermath of a traffic stop that turned deadly.
Shots fired. Officers are shot.
With evidence markers helping to tell the story that Police Chief Kevin Davis says is clear.
I'm certain that these officers are lucky to be alive.
After watching body-worn and dashboard cameras, Davis says this was a routine traffic stop. This car speeding down Majestic Lane just off Route 50 in Chantilly when a cop on traffic enforcement pulled him over, the driver doing so abruptly.
He was combative.
The driver was armed, gun in a holster on his hip. Backup was called.
Our gunman takes his gun out of the holster and leans back in his driver's seat and immediately opens fire on 2 uniformed Fairfax County police officers who are standing at the driver's side door of the car.
An escalation in a matter of minutes, ending when the 3rd officer on the passenger side door shot and killed the driver. The 2 officers have non-life-threatening injuries.
I'm certain that the bravery exhibited by the 3rd officer on the scene ultimately saved their lives.
But while the encounter ended there, the story does not, at least not for Winston Datcher Jr.
There's no words to really describe it.
His parked car in an adjacent parking lot now with a bullet hole in the back. Luckily, he was inside a store when the shooting happened.
Could have been a different situation, yeah, so I can always get another car, I can't get another life.
Chief Davis says that body-worn camera will be released within the next month. That's department policy. As for who that suspect who died in this shooting is, Davis only saying he is a 36-year-old who lives nearby. Reporting live in Fairfax County, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
We're continuing to follow breaking news tonight. Also in Fairfax County, a serious 2-car crash killing a woman, and this all happened during the rush hour commute.
Investigators blocking off an intersection as pieces of metal scattered across the roadway. DC News Now's Ben Dennis was on the scene and walks us through what happened.
Well, the sun is setting in Lorton, Virginia tonight on the scene of a very serious crash involving a pickup truck and another vehicle on Ox Road and Davis Drive. This is not far from the Laurel Hill Golf Club. Step out of frame to give you a closer look. That pickup truck is still sitting in the road here with the trailer attached to the hitch. And as we pan over, a small power boat is sitting in the grass nearby. That's where investigators, among several, are congregating tonight. Here's what we know. Just after 6 o'clock, Fairfax County Police said that they were on site to respond. They say a woman died here. The driver of another vehicle was hurt, along with several other passengers, but we don't yet know exactly how many more people were involved. The circumstances of exactly what unfolded will still have to be investigated. That front end of the pickup is smashed, the driver's side of the other vehicle as well, right here on site. We don't know exactly how long it took authorities to get here, but we will note the closest police station just down the road, the Occoquan Police Department, south on Oxford Road toward I-95. And you can see the traffic is not allowed through the intersection if you are headed south on Ox Road. A significant backup has prolonged this evening, prompting drivers to turn around and head north of the area. Again, we are still actively awaiting more details from Fairfax County authorities of exactly what happened. Of course, we'll keep you posted on air and online. In Lorton, Virginia, Ben Dennis, back to you.
And is accused of shouting hateful and homophobic slurs at people on H Street in Northwest. Investigators releasing this new surveillance video, and it shows the suspect that they're looking for. They say it happened back in March, where people were reporting the man making violent threats as well. If you have any information on who that person is, police want to hear from you.
A D.C. council heard public testimony on a new set of bills looking to reduce crime in the district. Councilmember Brooke Pinto is behind more than 10 new bills, part of her Peace D.C. plan announced last month. The hearings come as officials report violent crime is down across the district. Pinto plans to build on last year's Secure D.C. public safety and crime legislation. Now, with this new package of bills, one of the more controversial portions of Peace D.C. is expanding pre-trial detention in the district. Over a dozen people testified against that particular bill.
This change is actually pretty narrow, but empowers judges to weigh all of those equities and to make a decision that they think is fair for the defendant, fair for the victim, and fair for our community at large.
There is no gain short or long term. It only makes some people feel better at the expense of justice.
Our Randy Bass will have more on the story ahead in our next half hour. All right, it's time to get a check of our forecast tonight.
I know, it is nice and warm. Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. We're going to enjoy it, but also kind of, you know, muster through all of the pollen and allergies.
Yeah, if you're an allergy sufferer, it hasn't been playing nice.
No.
Don't get the car washed at this point. Let's hold off, save you some money here. At this point, we do have rain that is going to move in Friday. It's a little bit earlier in the game now with a spot storm expected on Friday. And so I don't want you to waste your money. We'll just hold off one day. And then on Saturday, it's almost an all-day situation that we are going to be watching for rain showers and stormy activity. Live look right now, you are seeing a good amount of clearing, and that's happening. It sets the tone for a pretty wonderful Thursday. It's 68 right now for D.C. Loudoun County, we're into the lower 70s, and 66 out towards Fredericksburg. And we're going to continue to deal with very loose winds, nothing uncomfortable here. It's a tranquil, quiet weather pattern. No problems for your Thursday. It's actually my pick day of the entire week tomorrow. Due to this high pressure out towards Philadelphia and Delaware, it's dictating the weather pattern, allowing storms to stay to our south. So tomorrow, I mean, it's a very mild start. We'll be back into the middle 50s for your early morning commute. A good amount of sunshine on the board for tomorrow. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
All right, Janessa, we'll take it. Thank you. A violent 24 hours in Montgomery County. Police are investigating two separate overnight shootings. Just after midnight, police were called to Gramercy Boulevard in Deerwood. They found a man shot as he was getting out of his car. Police also responded to Centerway Drive in Gaithersburg, where a man was shot in his parked car in a garage. Officials say both victims were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
Now to an update in the efforts to bring home a wrongly deported Maryland father. The Trump administration is asking a federal judge for a 7-day pause so it can stop giving the judge required updates on the efforts that it has made to return Kilmar Abrego Garcia. The judge gave the Trump administration a deadline of 6 tonight and says that the government has been impeding the legal process. But the administration says the court is asking for details that fall under government privilege, and they do not have to share those details. They also maintain without evidence that Abrego Garcia is a gang member. The Supreme Court, as you might remember, told the Trump administration 2 weeks ago it needed to help bring Abrego Garcia home. In the district, there are places you can safely get rid of your old medicine. The city is hosting a drug take-back day on Saturday, and they say you can bring old prescriptions or other medications to libraries and police stations all across D.C. This is an effort to make sure that those drugs don't get into the wrong hands. You can find the full list of drop-off locations on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
New tonight, President Trump was asked if he would be involved in negotiations for the Washington Commanders to return to D.C. at the RFK Stadium site. And since it's on federal land, a reporter asked if he would require the team to change their name back to the Redskins. Here's what the president had to say.
They don't know why these names are being taken off. They're trying to, I think it's degrading to the Indian population, and it's a great population. And they like when they're, called by various names. Now, Washington, the Redskins, perhaps that's a little bit different, but I can tell you that I spoke to people of Indian heritage that love that name and they love that team, and I think it's I think it's a superior name to what they have right now, and it had heritage behind it. It had something special.
Now, as you heard for yourselves, the president didn't really directly answer the questions. He did also talk about several professional sports team names like Kansas City Chiefs and Cleveland Guardians, saying it was a positive thing for teams to use Native American themed names.
The Washington Capitals are taking on the Canadiens at Capital One Arena, and this is, of course, the game 2 of the playoffs. Right now, the Caps are winning 2-1 at the end of the second. The third period is about to start. Sports director Derek Forrest will have a complete wrap-up on game night at 11.